Older women who like younger guys know what they're after and they're not afraid to give a chase. Now, if you're a younger guy who likes older women, or if you're an older man who likes older women, this can be great fun. But first, you need to find out where to go hunting so you can find yourself a good old woman. Now, depending on where you live, there might be several well-known cougar hangouts in your town, but where exactly should you go to meet these older women looking for you? Now, the bars and the clubs are a great find, but unfortunately, not every city has them. So if there aren't any famous layers where you are, it's time to head out to these classic cougar spots instead. So the first one is the gym. Some places like the gym have a mixed reputation for their ability to get you dates. While guys looking to meet younger women swear by them, guys interested in older women aren't so sure, but it could be they're looking in the wrong section. Older women like conversation, and well, they're glad to check out your biceps. They want to get to know your personality too. So if you want to be attractive to older women at the gym, you need to strike up a conversation. Now, this is where personal trainers get so much attention because they are there to talk, to help, and encourage their clients. But you can get in on the action too. So sign up for the classes where there's partner work to be done, like boxing, and make a billion of whoever looks good. Now, after the class, maybe you can hit the sauna and ask her if she wants to come along. You know, all this team is great for turning up those arousal levels. The next one is to the dating apps. I can start by to AFF because it's the best way to meet older women that want to hook up. Now, well, eHarmony can get it done if you're looking for an actual relationship. AFF is way better if you're just looking for something casual. But younger women can always be found at bars and clubs throughout the city. Cougars tend to hide out elsewhere. Their preferred hunting ground is the upmarket hotel bar and the airport hotel bar. Now, you're going to have better success finding older women here if you're able to blend in with a more upscale vibe. Now, these bars are more conducive to conversation and they're more civilized. While older women like to have a good time, they're not into the type of scenes where they're likely to get their drink knocked out of their hands. They also know in a hotel bar, the guys who come in are going to make an effort. Also, if she's staying there on business, she can invite you up to her room without ever stepping foot outside. So there's a feeling of safety in this. The grocery store is another classic older women haunt. Now, whether she's on her way home from work or heading out to pick up a snack. Now, when the older woman is here, she's on the prowl. This is good news for younger guys who know how to make the most out of it. So if you want to make the first move on an older woman, why not try it out at a grocery store, flirt with her, ask her questions. Now, charity events like hotel bars provide a safe space for older women to meet younger guys. But unlike hotel bars, they are frequented by tons of older women, but very few older guys. So this means there is a man-sized vacuum waiting to be filled. And if you understand older women, you know that they will be on the prowl here. A younger guy in a room full of well-meaning older women is a target for sure. So they love to compete with each other for this attention. And this is a wonderful thing. So pick the charity of choice and get involved, because older women will be lining up to get your attention and a date. Not always the first place that springs to mind when you think of romance, but the post office has many advantages. Most offices take their post to the same place every afternoon, and this makes it easy for you to see the same faces too. So what's more, at busy times of the day, there's always a queue that gives you the opportunity to talk to the women behind you, as well as a subject to complain about together. So look out for opportunities, maybe to hold her parcel while she digs for her wallet, to pick her dropped bag. It sounds a little like high school, but at the post office, you've got a far better chance of making out of there with a coffee date. Now, if you live in an apartment building or in a condo community, you've probably had a flyer one time inviting you along to a meeting. So while we admit they don't sound like the most thrilling news of a Wednesday evening, you might be missing out, okay? So apartment commitment meetings are a great way of finding out who's available and who lives alone, you can improve your trustworthiness and get your name known by volunteering to help out where you look out for older women. So offer your assistance with whatever the most attractive older women are doing, and you'll be a contact on her phone. So then after a few good days, possibly maybe you can fix a drippy tap. You could find yourself being seduced by an older woman. This may sound like a fantasy, but older women are more teased than their younger counterparts. They're not so concerned with starting a relationship with a neighbor and what will happen after it's over. She's mostly just thinking of the convenience factor of having you live just across the hall. Now, whether you live in a big city or a small town, the art gallery option is one to investigate. In a city, the public art gallery is a great place to see and be seen. To really make the most of this setup, consider taking out a membership which will get you invites to closed evening events. Even if you don't know how much about art, you can still ask questions and offer her another glass of wine. And there's always something to talk about when looking at art. So if you live in a smaller city, look out for maybe private galleries or studios, the kind where you can buy the artwork. These places also regularly maybe hold wine reception evenings, and they're packed with older women both looking for art and the artists. So becoming a regular face is again a great advantage, and we'll have offers coming your way before you know it. Now, the location requires a little more courage, but don't be afraid to try it out. But we wouldn't recommend you to go hunting in your own office. If you can go along to your friend's office, do it. Everyone knows flirting with your own colleagues is dangerous, but when an older woman sees a friend of a colleague who's cute, she knows it's safe hunting. So dress well to make a good impression, and remember to be polite. You want to flirt with your friend's boss, but you don't want to get him fired. So likewise, you're not looking for a job. So if anyone suggests a person, just laugh it off. You're there to flirt, not to get hired. When the weather is fine, the park is still the best place to get an older woman. So take a frisbee, a blanket, and maybe a couple of friends, and get ready to pitch up next to a couple of older women enjoying their books and coffee where you are at it. Why not bring along one of the best books about dating older women? I'm just kidding. So don't approach them straight away, but get active within their line of sight and give them a good quarter of an hour to check you out and decide they like you. After that, you can accidentally launch your frisbee in that direction and see if you get eye contact and a smile, get to retrieve it. And don't worry about being too obvious. She knows that what you're doing and she does it right. So again, that's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe and comment. Bye guys.